If you have more than 2 children, or you're thinking about having another, there's a major benefits change coming that could be worth thousands of pounds a year to some families. But here's the problem. A lot of people think they already understand the 2-child benefit cap, and they don't. So in this video, I'm going to explain what's changing, who actually benefits, and the one rule that could reduce your payment even after the cap ends. So let's clear up the confusion. The 2-child limit was never about child benefit. Child benefit has always been paid for every child, regardless of how many children you have. The 2-child limit only applied to the child element inside universal credit and tax credits. That means that if you had a third child on or after April 2017, you didn't receive universal credit support for that child unless an exception applied. This distinction matters because it changes who actually gains when this rule ends. So what's changing? From April 2026, the 2-child limit is being removed. This means families claiming universal credit will be able to receive the child element for every child, not just the first 2. For a third child alone, that can mean around £3,500 per year. For some families, the increase will be even higher. But this isn't automatic for everyone, and some people will receive less than they expect. So let's talk about who really benefits. This change mainly helps families with 3 or more children who are on universal credit or tax credits, especially where at least one child was born after April 2017. However, this is the part that doesn't always make the headlines. There is still something called the overall benefit cap. If your total household benefits already sit close to that cap, some of this extra child element may be reduced. So while the 2-child limit is ending, other benefit rules still apply, and this is the key thing that determines how much money actually reaches your bank account. So here's the key thing to take away. Ending the 2-child limit is a genuine and positive change for many families. It will make a real difference, but it doesn't exist in isolation. Your housing costs, household income, and overall benefit cap still matter. The smallest thing you can do is to not assume, but always check. Use a trusted benefits calculator, and I've done a video on how to use and check on entitled2.co.uk if you want to be sure and have clear expectations of how universal credit and other benefits like employment support allowance work together. And you can watch my other videos on entitlement and how to apply for them as well. So clarity means fewer surprises later. If you found this helpful, then subscribe and like this channel for more installments.